Welcome back to the show. You're just in time for Unfiltered. Today's guest took a leap of faith after leaving a successful career in corporate America to become a premier master loctician. Please welcome to our show the beautiful Miss Shakakan. Oh, Shaka.
Let me just say the hair.
I love what are these in your hair, right?
Beautiful.
I call them diamond drops.
Diamond drops.
Diamond
I
drops,
love
yes.
them. I love them. Shaka,
Yes.
thank you for coming on our show, taking time out of your hectic schedule
Yes.
to come hang out with us. So before we get into all the things that you do, tell our viewers just a little bit about yourself.
My name is Shakakan Interview, and I am the owner of the Lock Spa Orlando. I also own a hair care line called Nike Essentials for Healthy Hair, and I am so happy to get our platform out on what we do to keep our hair healthy and our crowns growing, and that's what we're doing here.
I love it. I love it.
Yours is beautiful. Let me just say that's all natural, guys.
Yes.
It is perfection from the tip
It's
to the
beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So
thank
you were in corporate America for many, many years.
Yes.
What was that defining moment, that pivotal moment that you said, okay, I'm done. This is not it.
At one point in time, I was really stressed. I was very, very high stress in my job. The higher I climbed up in the corporate ladder,
Right.
the more stressful it got. And I'm like, it has to be a better way. It has to be a better way. What do you love to do? So I went home one day and I told my husband, I said, I don't want to do this anymore. He was like, what? And I'm like, adult. So didn't want to adult anymore. And he was like, well, what do you want to do? And I said, I could just do hair and just teach people about their hair. That's what I want to do. That's what I wanted to do before I went into corporate America. And he said, well, why don't you just do it? And I'm like, what? I can do that? So I started, I did a 7-year plan, and in 6.5 years, opened up the Lock Bar. And I literally quit my job. Went in one day and was like, I'm done. I need to train a replacement in 30 days because I'm done in 30 days.
Wow.
And I left.
So you gotta have a plan.
Yes, had to figure out a plan first. Come out, I do vision board parties to help people create a plan, and I created a long-term plan because sometimes we want to do a microwave thing and say, okay, I want to do it tomorrow. That's not true. So let's be realistic and see what we need to do. Take the steps and follow that plan, and that's what I did.
So you did a vision board too?
Yes.
You always tell me about vision. We were supposed to do one.
Yeah. And I have a vision board party on the 18th of December.
Can I come to your
Yes.
vision board? She's been telling me to do a vision board, and I've never done
So
it.
you can see it.
Okay.
You can see it.
I'm
When
locking into
you have it before you, something happens.
It really would.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Shaka, you took a leap of faith
Yes.
from corporate America. Do you feel like your background in corporate America prepared you to be an entrepreneur?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Things that I wouldn't have ever thought about with building a business, the background. Building a business, I was able to learn that. I worked for Sprint for many years, and I was in retail.
Okay.
So what I do now is also a retail-ish
Okay.
thing. So I correlated both. So how do you open a store? How do you hire people? How do you manage that? How do you manage your funds? Create a budget, those things. So as hairdressers, sometimes we make quick money.
Right.
But how do you turn that money into profit? Become profitable with that, or how do you purchase things even though you're getting all this cash in? Those are the kind of things I learned from corporate America, how to save and finagle and move and change. So
that's good.
So God kind of prepared you to do this.
Not kind of.
Oh, he definitely prepared you.
He did prepare me. I think if I had done it younger, I don't think I would have been as successful as fast.
That's interesting.
So I do think that it was prepared. I used to regret that I didn't do this from the beginning. I used to say, hey, I should have done this years ago. I should have done it. And if I had done it years ago, I wouldn't have done it correctly.
That's good. You wouldn't have been ready for it.
Yes.
So you own the Lock Bar, which is in Winter Park, Florida.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful salon.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
What was the hardest thing you would say in opening that? Because like you said, a lot of people want the microwave. They have an idea, let me just run and do this now. What was the hardest obstacle you had to overcome?
Finding people who would work and create the vibe that we have. So I interviewed I actually interviewed people. Which is what I got from corporate America.
See,
you don't just bring people into your space. You interview so that way you can have a cohesive unit.
Okay.
So it was difficult making the decision to figure out who would be a cohesive unit, but I think we have a cohesive unit. So everybody likes the vibe there. So
it is a vibe.
The ladies are amazing.
So Shaka, you were telling me about something off camera, and I want you to tell people about it. The Lock Tour. What is the Lock Tour?
This year, earlier this year, I decided to do a locks tour. So what I did was I wanted to go state to state and go into other salons and see how they operate and do clientele, but I didn't want to take away from them. I wanted to bring attention to them. So what I did was I went on social media and I said, hey, I'm going to be in Houston, Texas on this day at this salon. And people booked with me, and I booked 2 days straight. And then I bring those people into that salon, and that way, if they want to maintain and they live in that state, they can stay there at that salon, but it exposed both of us to something different.
So it was a win-win.
Yes. So I did South Carolina. I did Houston, Texas. I did Washington, D.C. So, and I just go wherever people tell me to come. People want me to come to New York next, so I'm going to wait till it gets warm.
Go. You got the hair to do too. You can wrap that up. That's a scar.
All the way.
It's everything.
I was like, I'm going to have to wait to get a little warm. So, just go out and we have to collaborate and do things together. So I figure if we go and meet other locticians, see what they're doing, they learn from me, I learn from them. We expose, each other's businesses and brands across the country. Then we have, like I said, one cohesive unit.
That's good. So the way that I see you speaking, and the way that you light up when you especially talk about going out and training other people, would you say that's the most rewarding part of what you're doing now?
That is definitely the most rewarding. And my vision board in my next 5 years, I completed my 7th year this year. So my next 5 years, I'm in year 2 now. I'm going into my year of education. So I want this. So 2023 for the Lock Spa and Shakakan Hair is to have an educational platform. Teach people how to grow their business, how to maintain their business, what to do, figure out the science behind all of this, because I tell people it's not rocket science, but it is a science.
It is a science.
Yeah. So what do we need to do? How do we learn from each other? How do we collaborate with each other to be successful?
Oh, that's good. You just had a class too. Yes,
I had a class. This past week we had a class. We did a what to do in between your salon visits. So, or like when the pandemic happened and everybody freaked out, I was like, what do I do to my hair? So now I teach you, okay, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. And then we did a head wrap class. How do we wrap up our hair? So I normally wear my hair in head wraps. I wore it down for Candice today.
I heard her say that when you decided to.
Yes, I wear it down. But I wear a lot of head wraps, So just in case you have to go somewhere, you can't get into the salon, what do you do? There's something you can do on your own. So if you're educated, you can do it on your own, even though we all recommend you going to a salon to keep it, help keep maintaining.
That's good.
Well, I'm looking forward to you teaching us more about the locks. You guys, we have to take a short break, but we'll be right back with none other than Miss Shakakan. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the show, guys. We're joined again with Shakakan, celebrity hairstylist, loctician, owner of the Lock Bar, and now has her own line, Naki. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So what do we have here?
We have Naki. Naki is the essentials you need for having a healthy crown, is what it is. So, since I was in the kitchen making up stuff to do my hair, I decided, you know what? Let me expose it to the world. So, we have our shampoos, conditioners, our daily hydration products. We also have a dandruff elixir for people who have, problem hair. And this isn't just for locks; it's for any hair.
So I can use it.
You can use it. Yes,
my little fro.
Yes. So anything for healthy hair. The guys usually like our scalp glaze. It's a shea-based glaze, and it helps grow. But everything in here has nutrients in it. So I tell people, I know we are a product junkie.
Right.
So instead of being a product junkie, find something that works for you and give it an opportunity to provide your hair with nutrients.
I can't wait to get into.
Well, I have something for you guys right quick too.
Wait. I love the product.
So, this is for you. Candice, this is for you. That's called a sconnet. It's a scarf and a bonnet. So it lays your edges down.
I love that. Sconnet.
So it lays your edges down on the front and bonnets the back, and it's called a sconnet. Yes. So that's Naki sconnet.
A sconnet.
I
made that name up. It's trademarked under me. Sconnet.
A sconnet.
Yes.
I like that shit.
And all the guys used to come in, my husband included, and use our hair care products for their face. And I'm like, you can't use it because it's too strong.
Right.
So I do have a small beard kit for you.
It's going to grow my beard? Y'all, I've been trying to grow my beard for the whole year. This is all I came up with. Shaka, God bless you.
Yes.
It's going to give me a Rick Ross beard? It's gonna really grow.
Definitely.
Oh,
You guys
Shaka,
watch
you the
show
gift
so
that
you
keep
can
on giving.
see. Yes. So
Shaka.
you have a shampoo,
A beard
a
balm.
yes.
Guys, look, I'm gonna do an Instagram journey. I'm gonna start using it.
I know it works. You're gonna be good.
Can I have a Rick Ross beard by March? Will it work that
Wait,
fast?
no, don't give me the guarantee and stuff.
Say, I ain't Jesus now.
Some of that is genetics. So
Okay, so and this is the beard shine.
That's the beard shine. So when you're on camera and the light hits you, you know,
And I want a little glisten, a little bling. Okay.
That's what's gonna give you that.
And
And
then
at night, that's called a beard glaze. And
Okay.
that's what you're gonna put in. That's for your skin underneath your beard. And you put that on at night so it can absorb the nutrients to help it grow.
Oh, okay, so what's the steps? So I shampoo first.
You shampoo. You can the only shampoo maybe every other day or so. Don't.
So not every day.
No, not every day. It is instructions in there too. So you.
Oh, okay. This is for the guys at home
Yes,
watching.
there is.
Oh, that smells good.
Yes, you're gonna use the lemongrass once a week at night. You're gonna put it on at night after you take a shower.
Okay.
Like again, it's gonna absorb the nutrients.
Okay.
And then your beard shine you can put on every day. You know, like I said.
Oh, Shaka. I'm a changed man now that I met you, Shaka.
Yes. Very
Everything's
simple,
good.
very easy.
It smells good.
Yes, everything's all natural, so use it because it will expire over time. So don't just put it under the cabinet.
Doesn't have a long shelf life. That's what people don't realize with natural products. Shelf life is this short.
Yes,
that's how you know it's the real stuff.
Yes, everything comes in small containers because we don't have a very long shelf life.
Thank you, Shaka.
So it'll fill in the patch.
Yes.
She always calls my beard a little alopecia patch. It's one spot, y'all. It won't grow right here. But Shaka is going to get me right.
Let's start with
this patch is going to be gone by March, baby. I'm speaking it into existence.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Yes. And all
I love
our
it.
products we make in-house at the Locksmart, Orlando, but we ship worldwide.
So question, are there any possible side effects to any of these, or is it because it's made for any type of hair texture, any type of skin type?
It is, but just like anything else, these are natural essential oils. So be careful if you're allergic to tea tree or if you're allergic to nuts. You know, we use real, shaved black soap. So if you're allergic to any of those ingredients, definitely be careful using those. But these are all natural ingredients, and we range from sensitive scalp to thicker oils. So we have it all there. But if you go on my website, I kind of explain it on there what you would need to use.
I love it. Try that.
Okay, let me see. I'm so fascinated. Okay,
That's amazing.
So what type of care goes into maintaining healthy locks?
So initially, I tell people do nothing.
Okay.
So at first, we're going to do nothing because your body creates what you need to maintain your healthy hair. Right. Now, those of us, including me, who don't drink water a lot, we have to, since we don't hydrate internally like we're supposed to, we have to hydrate externally.
Okay.
So that's where we have the rose water. So people use rose water to hydrate externally, and then because I don't eat my vegetables like I should internally, I know, right?
Shaka.
You would think.
You don't drink water. Come on, Shaka.
But because we have the nutrients that we always need, that we need from our food, we have to do stuff externally, so we have an oil for that. But I always tell people in maintaining locks, if you do nothing, your hair will do what it wants to do. So I have my clients come in every 6 to 8 weeks. I don't like to do a whole monthly or every 2 week. And I know people like to maintain, look good, but with locks, you got to just kind of go with the flow and do nothing and see what they're going to do, and then we adjust from there.
Let it go from there. Let it go. Well, you heard it here, guys. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much
This
for
is
having
so
me.
good. I'm
appreciate
going to wear my bonnet tonight.
Your scarlet. And I'm getting rid of my patch. In 2023, baby, we ain't having patch of beards over here. Thanks to Shaka.
Yes.
Well, it was so good having you guys. That's our show for today. Make sure you go out and get it. It's the perfect Christmas gift.
Oh, yes.
Stuff and stock.